No Fear in Wheels is not Shaun. No Fear in Wheels is the team, the family. We are going to do it, and we're going to make history.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My name's Shaun Gash. I'm 44 years of age. I've been in the chair 24 years. I'm a T5, T6 paraplegic. I was involved in a car crash, road traffic accident about 24 years ago. I was a backseat passenger. Went round a corner too fast, the car flipped over, threw me out the back window, and I broke my back, T5, T6, which I'm completely paralysed from the chest down. Punctured both my lungs, broke my ribs, broke my shoulder, and sort of gave me 2 days to live. All I remember is getting in the car, and then 3 weeks later I was in Southport spine injuries. I do recall the psychologist coming into me and said, "Shaun, look, you've had a crash, you broke your back, you're not going to be able to walk again." And I was only 20, at the time, and all I could think of was, right, well, what am I going to do? Since then, I've sort of embraced life and moved on. Although it was a tragic accident at the time, I've never been out of a job. I've always worked. Worked in schools, done some lecturing at Lancaster University, and now I'm a family outreach worker. Obstacle course racing is what it says on the tin. Off-road country running through mud and rivers and walls and trees, and it could be 10 kilometres, it could be 12 kilometres, it could be 15 kilometres. There's trees that you need to climb over, there's barbed wire you need to crawl under, there's hay bales, there's loads of stuff. They seem to come up with these weird and wonderful things all the time, and new courses come up with new obstacles and sort of trying to outdo each other, which is really pretty good. So there's me being me, sat there watching these people starting off clean and ended up absolutely mucky, and realising what they've done. I just thought, I'd like to do that. I'd like to give that a go. I've never heard of anybody in a chair over here to sort of take part or have a go, and I just thought, well, let's see what I can do. No Fear in Wheels just has suddenly become this brand name, which is amazing. So I did an obstacle course race about 2 years ago, my first one, and there was a slogan, and it said mud, sweat and fear. So I just turned that round and put no mud, sweat and no fear on wheels. No Fear in Wheels is a family. No Fear in Wheels has grown to a point where I'm getting people through social media saying, "Shaun, when's your next race, or when you're racing? I want to be part, I want to help, I want to join, I want to be part of that journey that you're going through."
I met Shaun from an event that they were doing as No Fear on Wheels. I was with another team, and we went past them on the course, and I was gobsmacked to see a guy in a wheelchair doing something that I was struggling to do myself. And then I decided to contact Shaun. We became friends and joined that team, and the rest is history.
Personally, I've just been humbled by how the team has grown. Originally it started off with a group of people that we just decided to go and try an obstacle, and all of a sudden we've got people that are living down in Kent, that are down in Cornwall, that are all over the country that are part of No Fear on Wheels. I think to date, the biggest team that we've had in one race was 53, and that was when we did Mod 7, and that was it was amazing, absolutely amazing. What's happened with No Fear on Wheels is people have joined, and although I may not know these people personally, when we come to race, it's "Hi Shaun," and it's just like we know each other anyway. I'm training about 6 days a week, but I do this at the gym. But it's not just myself on my own as well. I sort of do it with a group of people that we sort of train together and train the classes together. Myself and Dawn, we do it together. We actually train together as well. And what's nice is Shaun and Cal, my oldest two, they go to the gym and they started taking part in obstacle courses as well. So it's suddenly become a little bit of a family affair. And then Neve, my youngest, she does the junior one, but she's not really impressed with the junior one because she wants to do the senior one. The association contacted me and said, "Look, Shaun, we'd love you to be part of the UK champs and be the very first adaptive athlete to give it a go." So I wasn't going to say no, and I wasn't going to, he's like dangling a carrot in front of me. If you're going to say you're going to be the first, of course I'm going to do it.
Because we're not going to do it as a race and our accomplishment will be just completing it, we're getting to a point now, I think, where people just know their little roles, their strengths, and what bits they're not as good at.
The sheer amount of pride you get in yourself and the team, going around with people commenting as you go round, well done, and offering help themselves, is fantastic. But to take that into an event where we are part of the elite of the country that are doing that event as a UK Championships, comes back to the word daunting, because it is.
If anybody wants to take up OCR that has a disability, I would say it will change your life. Don't put that disability as a barrier, because I think if you do that, then you're always going to live in your own little world, and it's not about that. It's regardless of whether or not you are an amputee, whether or not you're a paraplegic or a tetraplegic, or regardless of what disability you have, give it a go, because it will change your life.
We've achieved 16 kilometres and 130 obstacles in some testing conditions and achieved getting Shaun round in his chair. But it's not about getting Shaun round in his chair anymore. It was back at the beginning when we did our first ones with him, but now it's about proving that there are no obstacles to anyone in life. The way Shaun puts into us all that you can achieve anything you want to do is what we all go out and do with him. And it was testing today and we all got through, but we all take things from this away and we all go away back to our own lives all over the country where we all live. And when there's any obstacle we have in our own life, we say, well, hang on, if Shaun can do this, we can get over that obstacle. And that's what being part of No Fear on Wheels is.